Facebook group, or you wanted my opinion on certain people in that Facebook group, I'd give it to you. I wouldn't hide that. And I've been watching them for like 5 weeks now. Oh, but just relax, Sad. Just relax, Mitch. Just listening, because you're going to love this bit. Do you know, you say, it's funny you say that, right? About loved ones, or, you know, okay, let's just someone or loved ones get threatened. Making false reports on people, or making false reports on family members and stuff like that, that's considered a threat. That's considered emotional blackmail. Do you know that? Do you know that, people? Do you know what emotional blackmail is? Let me explain it to you. I need to look for it first. Right, there you go. Here we go. Emotional blackmail, right, was first found by Susan Forward, about controlling people in a relationship, and therefore the theory that fear, obligation, and guilt. Right, emotional blackmail. What is the meaning of emotional blackmail? An attempt to control someone with whom one has an emotional connection by tactics that make the person feel guilty or upset. Okay, so has anyone noticed I am dropping these big words lately? Has anyone noticed this yet, or my waste of my time? Yeah. Let's use certain terminologies, right? Now, I'm not here to make you suck eggs. I'm not here to I'm not here to insult your intelligence, right? Grammy, you're going to enjoy this. Over the last few, if you go back to my first live and you start watching them, and you start watching, you'll notice that I always stay on topic and in certain directions, and I will always point at the certain topics. Now, sometimes I talk out my ass, sometimes I'm just having a laugh, sometimes I'm just live because I want to be live. Like this morning, I'm live because I want to be live, right? So I don't really give a rat's ass, yeah? So I will talk about anything. But the thing is, over the last few weeks, I've been dropping certain things, like making certain hints at certain things. And I find it quite interesting that 24 hours or a couple of days later, suddenly those certain individuals are now mentioning and bringing it up in their own conversation, in their own topic. Okay. And they can't help that, because the thing is, I do it in such a way that it hits a nerve. And yeah, when you hit a nerve on someone, yeah, it doesn't work. Right. Here's the thing. I watched the stream last night. I went into someone's stream last night and I watched it. Okay. And I'm sitting there and I'm listening, I'm watching. And I put in there, I said, do me a favor, explain character assassination. It wasn't, I didn't explain, you know, and here's the thing. This is where you have to be careful. It's like in a daily life, right? It's not what you say, it's how you say it and the response of the individual. Okay. I mean, a lot of you are younger or older than me, or younger than me. My age doesn't matter, but blah, blah, blah. But hear me out. You are sitting in front of your wife or husband or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, right? No one's judging here. Okay. And you say something. Ooh. You say something, okay? Now you have, all right, when you say something, you pause the world, and then suddenly you'll say, behind door number 1, you will get a thank you, love, darling. I love you. Behind door number 2, you will get, What you saying? You're saying you saying my bum, my ass is fat or free, or behind door number 3. Here's your nuclear fallout kit. It's about to become serious. Okay, that is exactly what I'm talking about. It's emotional reaction. Emotional. Yeah. Now, we all know that in a relationship, both parties do emotionally blackmail each other. They use emotions to get what they want. Okay. And it's a healthy, good thing. It's a healthy thing. Right? I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, but I'm becoming a counselor. And this is part and parcel of, how to deal with it. Now, when I say stuff, it's not more an emotional thing. It's more of a reactional thing. Right? It's more of a reactional thing. Because like if I talk about a certain topic for a certain length of time, people will go, oh, yeah, he's got a fucking point. Right. Do me a favor. Out of all of you in this, when I was mentioning about the emotional the character assassination, right, and emotional involvement, right? How many of you press 1 if you did and press 2 if you didn't? And that's another thing. People are starting to copy what I've been doing about 1 and 2. But anyway, we digress. Press 1 if you have, or press 2 you haven't. Did research on the exact certain words I was saying. That you actually did research on character assassination or emotional involvement or transparency and stuff like that. Be honest with yourself, right? Or be honest with yourself and saying, yeah, do you know what? Actually, there's some stuff you said I did research on. I actually did go on the Googles and actually check. I did go on the websites and check. So 1, yes, you did, and 2, you didn't. Or 2, you 2, you didn't have to because you already knew what it meant. Right? Do you know the only problem with some channels is that they want to attack another channel that shows this, or that not sticking to the help they're trying to do. Hang on a minute, let me read that again. You know the only problem with some channels is they want to attack another channel, show this, or that not sticking to the help they're trying to do. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I've been accused of that. I've been accused of like not sticking to the, and to be honest with you, I've said from the get-go, I'm not here to help. I'm here just to ensure that the facts, the evidence, the truth are there, and I've done that. And I've proven categorically multiple times that certain individuals who I'm not going to name because they're not worth naming, right? Certain individuals have basically fucked up big time. Kill Nose is definitely. I mean, if he's still got his license after this court case, there's something seriously wrong with your legal system. Then there is definitely something wrong with your legal system. Actual fact, if certain individuals around Levy County and him and other people have their licenses after all this, when this is over and done with, then then your legal system in America is worse than the one that was in 1923. Simple. There is no legal system. People can do what they like. Each county has got their own rules. Take them outside and shoot them. Yeah, rules like that, right? Oh, put them on a death sentence. Bam. Yeah, stuff like that. Your legal system at the moment, okay, is because, let's put it this way: interference, evidence tampering. I mean, there was a video recording from a video camera that was inside a police vehicle, right, with a microphone where you could hear Lynette Preston admitting to evidence tampering. She tried to hide the pew-pews. Why did she not get arrested? John Cook did because of his actions, but why didn't she not get arrested? How the hell do they know that your son's number? Good for you, DK. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Mitch. Yeah. You see, this is why when I get called from blocked numbers, I just ignore them. That's why I don't answer them. If it's a blocked number, sorry. Yeah, because at any time, excuse me, at any time, I could be called by the king, or someone could call me, someone famous could call me. So, yeah, if I get called by a blocked number, I don't answer it, unless it's Jerry Ryan, 7 of 9. Then I'll answer it. I don't care. It lasted for a month. Yeah, no, that's not nice. That's not no childhood. But you know that you can go to your phone provider, and you know that you can actually get I mean, if you actually take legal action, right, your lawyer can actually contact your phone provider, and they by law have to give the number, because it may be blocked to your number, but it won't be blocked in the system. The system, they will actually see the number. Your provider will actually know where that caller, that ID call, that caller ID, who it is. They'll know. This is another thing, people. Your number is not blocked. Your number, you're not hiding your number. Not this day and age. Like in the 70s and 80s, maybe. Right. And then when the first mobile phones, the cell phones, when the first cell phones came out, yes, maybe. Right, because they didn't have the technology to trace the signal. But now they can trace exactly what room you're in the building. Yes, yes and no. Basic yes and no. I mean, the best thing you can do, Mitch, is contact your provider and say, listen, I've been receiving harassing calls with blocked numbers. I want you to do something about it. And, from now on, any blocked numbers, don't let them come through. Over here in the UK, I had, obviously, because I had neighbors who didn't like the military, I keep on getting multiple calls through 24/7. It was like through the night, through the day, doesn't matter. So one day I got a phone call, and they were saying stuff on the phone. I went, I know who you are. And they went, no, you don't. I said, yes, I can actually hear you. Okay, talking in the other house. I can literally hear you shouting down the phone. No, you can't. And I looked out the window and I just called him by his name, and he went, what? And I went, you live 2 doors down. Why don't you come on my door and say what you say? Why are you making phone calls, you idiot? And he was like, oh, you can't prove anything. I was like, yeah, right. So I phoned my provider up. I phoned BT up, and I went to him. I said, look, I'm receiving numbers from this, because I knew his number. And I said, I'm receiving weird phone calls from this guy 24/7. And can you just confirm that? And can you do something about it? And they went, yes, we can confirm. You received 27 calls in 3 days, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to block him. And when he tried, because over here in the UK, you go 141 and then your number, and that blocks your number. Well, when you do 141 and block your number, well, your number is not blocked. All it is basically it takes the identifying number that usually pops up on your cell phone away, and it'll say call unknown caller. right? However, the system and the providers will see that number and they will know what number it is. And this is why you people need to be very, very careful, because the only way you can splice that, right, is if you're actually on an internal system where you can press a button, call someone else's office, and then press another button, and then you talk through that, and then use the first phone as a replan or retransmission. That's the only way it'll work. And that, yeah, well, not a lot of you are that intelligent to be able to do that. Or a spoofer, where you go through different connections to contact someone. The minute you pick that phone up, ladies and gentlemen, the minute you dial that number, it's irrelevant what you try to do to hide your number. Your number will be identifiable. And they will actually tell you exactly where you are as well. Because it takes approximately 47 seconds to triangulate a signal, probably even less than that. When they show you in films, you have to be on the phone for a minute, that's absolutely bullshit. That's bullshit. To triangulate a cell phone signal from towers, that's true. That's real. That does happen. How do you think they can find people who go missing, Or it's like, why do you think there's a program called Find My Device and it can put you within 10 meters of your device? Why do you think people who have their shit stolen can end up standing outside your house door with the police? Come on, people, switch on. So that's what I would do, Mitch. I would contact your provider and say, this is what's been going on. No. But yes, you have taken me off topic. And yes, I have forgot what I was speaking for. Yeah. So emotional blackmail. Okay. Emotional blackmail. Character assassination. Right. All that good crap. Yeah. Here's another thing. A friend of mine has got a device. This is quite funny, actually. He's got a device that when you go search, right, what it'll do, it'll go through every single cell phone number and home number within 2 miles. And it'll just go ding, and you just press it and you go ding. And if it catches a phone call, you can actually sit there and listen to that phone call, both incoming and outgoing. Scanners, for example, same thing, right? And here's the thing. This is where people need to be careful. If you've got scanners, or if you've got these trackers or these scanners that scan for cell phones and stuff like that, or listen to police channels and that, you get caught with that over here, you're done. I don't know about America, but over here, you're done. You get caught with that, you are done. Especially if you're anywhere near a military base or a business. If you're like anywhere near the Elon Musk's business, for example, and you get caught with anything like that, oh boy, you get done for industrial espionage and all that good stuff. Oh, nice. That's good to know, Sir Mitch. That's good to know. All right, then, Mr. Lady, you have a nice morning. You go and have a rest. You go and relax. Good. Is it? Yeah, morning. But no. So you got going back. Like, I'm not gonna stray off topic again. Right? Emotional blackmail, character assassination. They're the two things that you need to start listening about. You need to start educating yourself on. All right, because I'll tell you one thing now, if you don't, all right, you're going to miss a lot of what is going on. because I've come to the point, because people are so emotional, I'm coming to the point where I'm going to just go back into my box where I was before and keep myself to myself. And the last time I kept myself to myself before any people got to know me, yeah. Just imagine now, after you now know me, that I go back into my box. And something else as well. Yeah, I don't condone anyone taking any type of substance. You lose all credibility and respect from me instantly. And unfortunately, I found out that one person likes the or used to partake in the taking of certain A grade stuff. So before, you still had some credibility in my eyes because you are a content creator. But now you are just scum of the earth. And anything that comes out your mouth, yeah, whatever. So yeah, no, Al, you go ahead, mate. It's not, all of this is not just about truth, dude. It's all about an opinion as well. I've got an opinion that can be wrong, you know. But so far, I've been right on most of the shit I've said. I mean, why are people now? I mean, technically, I feel like a puppet master. Can I say that? Is that right? Is that right? Is that the right? Would saying puppet master is the right terminology? Good night, Al. No. I'm not like no. Would I say that I am like an indirect, accidentally on purpose a puppet master? Well, apparently quite a few people's there, Grammy. Quite a few people's. Apparently. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but apparently. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Certain individual from the Two Fleas said, "Oh yeah, I'm shady as fuck." Yeah, of course you are, and you lie through your teeth if they're your own. Oh, look at that! Yeah, see what I mean? Interesting, isn't it? Talk about getting phone calls. Problem is, I know who that is, and I'm not going to answer it because that's work. I'm busy right now. I'm busy with my friends. You can fucking, I'll call you back when I'm ready to call you back. Please don't tell him I said that. He pays me a lot of money. No. Oh God, yeah. Answer machine. Yeah. Message for me, sir. Yeah. Got you. Yeah. Got you. Yeah. A message for you, sir. Excuse me. I've got another one. It says, "Excuse me, sir. Someone is trying to contact you telephonically. Shall I tell them to fuck off? I've got that one as well. Oh no, Lisa, you don't need drugs to be. I mean, but the thing is, like individual. Right, here's the thing. I'm going to put it right. I'm going to put the cards on the table. Right, Jabba the Hutt, yeah, right, has admitted of partaking in A class drugs. Okay, and then he admits of, stopping taking his mental health medication. Then now he's back on it, and that to me is unexcusable, and therefore he's lost any credibility in my eyes. And I am even trying not to discuss or talk about him because I'd rather go for a good dump on my throne. I'd rather go and sit on my throne and push very hard to make the biggest log I can probably make in my life. And to be honest, and yeah. Now, I get it. People say, oh, why are you talking about that? You know, he's moved on from that. Has he? He may have moved on from one part of that life. Do you think his behavior is appropriate? Do you think that the behavior from everyone around him is appropriate? Do you think that the fabrications that they are coming out with is appropriate? Deflecting and subterfuge and trying to confuse people and taking them away from the actual issues, using emotional blackmail and character assassination to make their point. That's okay. Is that okay in your books? Are you fine with that? Is that something you would accept as an answer and ignore it? Have you ever heard of the transitional dynamics that happen between a controller and the person being controlled? Have you ever thought about the behavior between Lynette Preston, John Cook, and the two fleas and everyone else is involved, especially Keelnose? Where's he suddenly? Where's Big Mouth Keelnose? The one, oh, look at me, listen to me. I am always right. I'm this, I'm that, I'm mac and cheese, I'm all that crap. Where is he? Oh, he's got other court cases. Really? Well, you'd have to take a lot of court cases because he's not getting paid for this one. And if he thinks that he's going to get a good payout from the other lawsuits that they've put in, he's got another thing coming. And by the way, good morning, everybody. You've come to the best show in the world, where you can use emotional blackmail and trying to cause an emotional response from me. Well, here's what you'll get. Fuck off. And by the way, I'm blowing my fucking nose. A lot of swearing. Oh, by the way, I need to do this. Hang on a minute. I need to do this. Excuse me for a second. 1 second. One second. You asked for it. Wait for it. Here we go. Warning. The following video contains strong language, which may be offensive to some viewers and/or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Thank you for your attention. Just keeping it up a little bit longer so you can read it. I know there's some slow readers in the world. Yeah, absolutely. I don't care. I don't care about what they think about if I cough or yeah, I get it. It can be a little bit overwhelming, but you don't hear me complaining when they're talking shit. What's upside down? Yeah. You know why some people can't sleep? It's because your brain is in a rush. And the best thing to do is just find something calming. Find something relaxing or calming. Do you know there's actually do you know there's actually multiple types of emotional blackmail? Did you know that? Oh, Sandra, leave me alone. It's too early in the morning. I haven't had 2 coffees yet. This is my fifth. Oh, what's that? Oh, they haven't even. Oh, look, shiny thing. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Good night, Victoria, and I do apologise for my seriousness. I shall try to curtail my realness and be silly once again. Anyway, good night. Sleep tight. Right, there are 4. Oh, well, there's multiple, but I'm going to give you a couple. There's a punisher's threat. Eat the food they cooked or whatever. Self-punisher's threat. Eat the food they cooked for you. Right? Sufferer's threat. I mean, tantalizer's threat. Ooh, you may just get me. Right? I mean, it's when you read all this, right? When you read all this and you do research, for me, this is absolutely hurting my brain because I'm doing research for my course. And I'm coming across some of this crap and I'm like going, holy shit, Briggs. Because you think like the way I have said goodnight, Victoria. But yeah, goodnight, Victoria. Right? When you read this stuff up and you actually go in depth into what the reasons are and what the dysfunctions are, the manipulation and the demands, the threats and everything else, you're going, holy crap, this happens day in, day out. This happens day in, day out with everybody, every second. And people don't realize it. People use emotional blackmail with each other day in, day out. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Mitch. I'm sorry. Maybe there'll be someone out there who will accept you for you and not for the physical or the psychological thing. Some people just can't cope, but I'm sorry to hear that, man. Eric, are you drinking? Silly spawning sells swampy seahorses, seaside but skip his sexy sack. Sometimes I wonder about you, Eric. I really do. And you're a padre? Yeah, same here, Mitch, you know. Anyway, what was I saying? So, yeah, I think that people, like, before you get emotionally involved, you put your emotions and you yes, one thing you definitely need to do is think about that 5-year-old child that lives on that piece of land that is just a piece of land. There's no solid foundation or fixture there where she is safe. There's no building house, or there's no clean bed, no clean room. She hasn't got a home room where she can be a child. You know, there's no environment. She there's no other kids. But what gets me, here's the contradictory thing that gets me about Lynette Preston and John. Well, not much of John Cook. He's just an idiot, right? Actual fact, him and Bruce would get on quite well, actually. This is not my case. This is not my case. This is not my case. What about your wife? Huh? What about your wife? What about your ex-wife? Now, here's the thing. Something dawned on me about that deposition with John Cook. Is Randy Shockett divorced? By any chance? You see, I haven't dug into him because I don't need to. But the thing is, what came on? This is what got me, right? Why would John Cook turn around to Attorney Shockett and say, "Why don't you ask your ex-wife?" Why would he say that? Oh, hello, good night, Melanie. Melanie. All right then, Melanie. You have a good night. You have a good night. You have a good night. You see, that I find that quite strange. Now, here's something that I need to say. All right, especially the fact that, like, when there was the deposition with I plead the fifth, when Lynette Preston was doing her deposition, and you know, she, like, if you watch her suck on that straw, you can tell that's anger. She's angry. She's physically releasing anger, and the only way she can do it is suck really hard. All right. Now, if she had have sucked really hard when she got that cease and desist, all this would have never happened, and the nightmare would have continued in that little box of what they call a property. Now, here's a couple of things that I want to point out that I've pointed out before, and I'm going to repeat them for the new people. Lynette was very, how can I put it, offish, didn't want to talk a lot, pleaded the fifth a lot. But boy, could she fucking move when the Channel 20 was there. Or boy, could she talk when she was calling the police. But on a deposition, now, if it had been me and I was having my deposition, oh my God, I would have filled that deposition up with so much of my side. I would have made sure that they had that. All right. But the thing is, she's going, oh, I don't have my lawyer. Well, hang on a minute. You were representing yourself. And if I can calculate correctly, you were in court previously representing yourself. So therefore, when Attorney Shockett contacted you, he may be into the belief that you will be representing yourself. So therefore, you knew about the law and everything else. So my question is this. If you plead the fifth, now, as far as I am fully aware, if you are arrested and you are given your Miranda rights, they give you a chance to, do you want to talk to us or do you want to remain silent? Now, if you remain silent, it's not an admittance to guilt, okay, because they can't do that. It's not an admittance to guilt if you are silent, right? But if you plead the fifth, that means you no longer can talk. about anything in regards of the case. Someone correct me, please, before I continue and make an ass of myself. Anybody? Am I correct in assuming this? Am I correct in assuming this? Someone tell me, please, because I'm going to continue. So that is true. So right, okay. So right, follow me on this one. Okay, just follow. Right, thank you. Just follow, like, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor. Just follow me on this one. If you plead the fifth, irregardless on this case, on any case, say for example, on the case, that means you are no longer able to discuss or speak about the actual case in question. Newsflash, motherfuckers. She pleaded the fifth on the case that was dismissed. So therefore, if Randy Socket says, I want to depose Lynette Preston, I want to depose John Cook, they can't plead the fifth because they've already did that in the last case. See where I'm going with this? So, question, Grammy, go. Yes, Sandra, she pleaded the fifth on each question, but that was not to do with the federal case. That was to do with the local case. So therefore, right? So therefore, because them cases are now done, they're closed, and she hasn't been deposed for the federal case. Even though the deposition that she's made and that John made a while back can still be used in court as evidence, the fact of the matter is they still need to be deposed before the federal case. Is that right? I must be right. Because the thing is, if Keel Knowles is trying to depose Jeremy and everyone else, wouldn't that make... I don't know. That's just it, Grammy. I don't know. Because the thing is, if that case is closed and she's pleaded the fifth and everything else on that, I mean, now at least poor Randy is going to have a heads up now that he knows what he's walking into. Right? So that means what Randy Socket can now do is put in orders to depose, depose her, depose him, and depose anybody involved. And have a guess who are now the PR for Lynette Preston. Oh dear. And considering that Keel Knowles has been on the platform with those two idiots, and they've been discussing the case, considering that they are not pro, what they call them? Pro legal, someone who helps, what do they call them? Pro legal, what's it called again? No, not litigate. When someone helps a lawyer. Paralegal. There you go. Thank you, Eric. Right. And the thing is, they can't be paralegals because they don't have qualifications in law. You have to be a qualified, or you're in training, or you are in law school. Right. So you can't be a paralegal. Now, if what I do know is that Scott Stark's wife has done stuff in law, and she is a paralegal. But they've stated that they are her PR. Now, here's your problem. As a PR, do you have liability insurance? Is there a contract? Because as a PR team, aren't you supposed to be LLC'd? Aren't you supposed to have a company name? And if you are doing it as individuals, you both need to have liability insurance. Because if you are the PR for Lynette Preston, that means Lynette Preston is your client. You see where I'm going with this, ladies and gentlemen, Ewoks and Wookiees. You see where I'm going with this. Okay. So if you think about it, right? If you think about it, by making a public statement that they are the PR team for Lynette Preston, you just made yourself legally binding. That means that you have to have a company. That means you have to have liability insurance. That means you have to have your own insurance. That means you have to have an Oh. And the fact that you are on a platform, right? Only that, and the fact that you are on a public platform, defaming, character assassinating an individual, and you're saying that you represent an individual. Oh boy. Have a guess what's coming towards you, ladies. The biggest libel suit, the biggest lawsuit that you're probably ever going to see in your life, because you are the PR team. You have made a public statement to the effect that you are the PR team for Lynette Preston and John Cook. Ding, ding. While you wait and let that sink in, I'm going to go and put the kettle on. Be right back. I'm so clever. I'm so clever. Now, don't you find it strange that I'm the only person who's mentioned this? You know, and people have like been running around going, the emotional stresses I'm receiving. I'm back on my medicine and newsflash, motherfuckers. The PR team of Lynette Preston have just been sued for $16.4 million. Their liability insurance is only $260,000. So, considering that you've stated that you are the public relations for Lynette Preston and John Cook, and obviously for the little one, can we see your company's credentials, and can we see the last tax return for the last 5 years, and can we see your in-house personal security, your first aid at work certifications, your first aid certifications, your fire safety certifications, and any type of certifications for health and safety, and for hazmat awareness and all that good stuff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why do I see this dark hole appearing in front of you? And the fact that you need liability, I mean, I don't know. I don't live in America, so I can't really speak on that. But I'm sure that you, as a company, as a limited liability company, that you have to have a liability insurance. It's just like over here, like if you do work, you can get yourself a liability insurance. Usually it starts off at $1.5 million, £1.5 million, in case in case of a death or something like that, or damage to personal property and stuff like that. But you need to go away and send all the people that work for you on first aid courses, on firefighter safety courses, on health and hygiene, on COSH, which is dealing with hazardous materials like bleach and stuff like that. Oh dear. I'll be right back. I'm going to go and get my second cup. I'm actually loving this part. I'm loving this bit. Oh, shit. And here comes the best part. The fact that the fact, right? The fact oh crap, this is funny. The fact that I've got this really stinking suspicion that Bubble Keel Nose was the one who suggested that to them, right? And the fact that they blatantly said, "Oh, we are the PR team," without the thought or thinking about it, tells me that they were suggested to say that. Now, here's the problem. It's on tape. It's been recorded. Many people have it where you're stating, right, that you have stated that you are the PR team for for them too. And the fact that Bubbles is looking for an LLC in Massachusetts, here's what I would oh shit, you can't make this crap up, can you? Here's a little bit of a suggestion. Oh god, denounce your PR team, comment and make a statement that you are no longer the PR team, but you're just a quiet you're just a cheerleader for that you're just a cheerleading team for Lynette Preston. I mean, let's be honest with it. The best thing about this whole thing is, right? We haven't heard a peep. Oh my god, this is funny. This is absolutely hilarious. The fact that I have actually this is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking. Hang on a minute. I got to do it. I got to do it. I can't stop myself. I can't stop myself. Hang on a minute. No. Breaking news coming to you from Truman's desk. The two fleas PR team, do they have liability insurance? And do they have a company? If so, where are all the certificates of actually running an LLC or any company? 2, are they just really the the cheerleaders? Are they really just the cheerleaders for Lynette Preston and John Cook? Mama. And 3, The emotional blackmail and the character assassination of Jeremy Hill and other members of the public by these individuals. How long will it go on? Find out soon here at Spawntrooper News, where truth and facts matter. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's too funny. I need to stop doing that. Oh my god, that was funny. That was so funny. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, hi Sam. But here's the fact. I've hit the nail on the head without even realizing it. I've richly hit the nail on the head without not realizing it. And I did it breaking news in my stream. I mean, you can't fucking get better than that, can you? I mean, you can't make this shit up, really, can you? Hey, you can't make this crap up. You just can't make it up. You just can't make it up. Sylvia, you're leaving? Okay, good night. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I'm being serious. If you state that you are, if you are making a statement that you are the PR team, right? Oh my God, someone else has sneaked into my subscribers. I swear to God, if I find out who you are, here's the thing. If you make statements to the effect, I am, or we are, you are telling people that you represent, that's it. You represent Lynette Preston and that. So that's representation. So therefore, you'll make yourself liable for anything that is said, done, or what they do and what you do. Am I correct in saying that, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Oh, and by the way, if you haters out there ask, why is he always saying the jury? Why is he, why is he always saying the jury? Well, let me explain something to you. You see, every beautiful person in my chat, every single beautiful person in my chat, there's probably even people there who don't like me, but they find what I say interesting. But every single person in my chat right now, okay, they are members of the jury because they have made this thing so public that so many people are talking about it. And you've got bigwigs like the Tug, like Megan Fox, not that Megan Fox, but the other Megan Fox. You got there, and then you got, DIY guy. His attitude has changed a little bit. Very interesting. I've noticed a changing of his behavior. Okay, and then you got other people, and then you've got the people who are on the receiving end of all this negativity, of like Travis and Madam Mayor and Brett, who I love and adore. You got Deanna, who's not online, but we know that she's getting the hate, and everyone, and Rex and everyone else, and they're all on the receiving end from this negativity, which they should be. They were only doing what a human being would do. But the fact that you've got someone who says that they are the representation of Lynette Preston, well, have a guess what, boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, Wookiees and Ewoks, especially you stupid idiots, the fleas, you've just made yourself liable by stating you are the PR team. Well done. Well done. Came here first. So if you want to find out where the source came from, right here. Right here. So here's the thing. Considering that you received multiple gift cards and you received multiple funds for something that you have not so far shown any evidence or any transparency of, oh dear. And then considering that you are a PR team, wouldn't the IRS be interested in investigating possible fraud? Possible, Not saying it is. It's possible. Yeah. Oh, perfect, Eric. See, even the Navy knows sometimes how to think. Representation implies contract. Oh. So how do we know that conversations like conversations that went like this? Hey, tell you what we'll do, we'll represent you, right? And any funds that come in, we'll keep 10%. We'll give 10% to Bolt Nose Bubbles, and then the rest will come to you to sort out your fence. This was a reconstruction of a possible conversation that may or may not have taken place. Good morning, Uncle Frank. How's it hanging? So, tell me if am I you know, I mean, like, who else thinks of like this? Right? Here's another thing you need to think about. The fact, besides all that they've mentioned this and everything else and all that shit, right? Considering that they are not a company and they are individual civilian citizens, they I was a little bit angry earlier on. Well, not angry, but I was a little bit perturbed with someone because of their behavior, and but that's forgiven now, and we've moved on from that. I'm doing fine, Uncle Frank. Good to see you. And tell Yoda not to come in here and bring me Dr. Pepper. I don't want any Dr. Pepper because we're on a serious topic today. We're talking about liability. A company, the PR team, who will support you in any case you need. So here's another thing. I mean, they said that they are the PR team for them too, yeah? They didn't say that they're paralegals or legals. So that means they haven't got any type of training in law. Oh, yeah, she did PR work in the music industry. But, like, hey, dude, I done PR for NASA. I worked for NASA for 15 years. I even went up in a space shuttle at one point. So, but does that make me a Grammy? That's not true. I didn't know none of that about me being working for NASA and that. That's not true. That's my whole point. It's not true. I can say anything. I would have to prove to you that I did work for NASA or that I went in space. And here's the thing. If she worked in the music industry, she should know better. She should. You see what I mean, Grammy? You see what I mean? This is the whole point. It's very easy to say shit, but here's the thing. If she worked in the music industry or in the film industry, regardless of whatever, right? She would know about the NDAs. She would know about confidentiality. She would know about what you can and can't say. She would know about the PR, about PR life. And everything she and her sidekick and what they've done, yeah, is absolutely, totally not PR. Everything they have done is character assassination. Does that make sense? Nor have I, to be honest with you. I've never seen. I mean, like I said, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think the pandemic has caused like a disrespect. My brain's just gone pop. yeah, the pandemic has caused a disconnect somewhere in a mental realm with people. And it's also probably because people like to spend 24 hours with the people they live with. And it happens because a relationship is based on what you're spending probably 6 to 8 hours with each other, and the rest of the time you're not anywhere near each other. And that's you know, but over the last 2 months, probably 3 months, probably even longer, right? I mean, it's proven categorically that this is a down outright 100% hate campaign against Jeremy Hells and anyone associated to him, or anyone who are willing to stand the ground and talk about it. And then you got this emotional bullshit that goes on. Everyone getting so emotionally involved in all this crap. And it's pissing me off now. I mean, I'm sick and tired of all the emotional bullshit. And I refuse, right, to lower myself to this emotional bullshit. I've met a lot of nice people, and some of the people who I've met are nice, but you know, there's a line they are crossing that I don't want them to cross, and I'm trying not to cross that line either. But I have to draw the line somewhere. And the fact that people on YouTube, certain individuals on YouTube are milking it like if it was, and they have no recourse in regards of their behavior because they know they can do it and no one is going to stop them. But here's the thing, though. Here's the problem they've got. When all this is done and over with, I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. I'm going to carry on going live once or twice a week, acting like a complete tit. I'm going to be putting game videos up and stuff like that. And I'm going to put all this, anything to do with this situation is going to go into one playlist. And then I don't care if people watch it or not. I don't really care. Right? What I care about is genuinism and real people who really want to communicate and really want to just chill out and have fun. I don't care about all this indirect threats and doxing and all that. I don't care about that stuff because at the end of the day, that's called people are just trying to scaremonger. Okay. And what if they do? In America, for crying out loud, if they find out where you live, stand your ground. Oh, they banging on my door, so I felt in fear of my life. Pop, pop, beat me, quack, 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 quack. And yeah, it's one of those. It's here over in the UK. Yeah, what you don't find, you don't talk about. You know what I mean? Only joking. But no, on a serious note, it's gone beyond the legal realm. That's for sure. It's all this is legal now because like when you got people on their platforms telling people to report Facebook sites or to report other influencers, especially new influencers or influencers who are still trying to get their head around everything. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about anyone else. I have only been disappointed in one person, but I forgive him. I still have to show love and compassion. It's because you're a vet. It's because it's the way we are. That's the reason, Uncle Frank. It's because you're a vet, and that's the way we are. That's the way we tick. As simple as that. That's the way it is. That's the way veterans are. We forgive people because we know that what damage we can do. When people make mistakes towards us, we forgive them because they don't know. They do it again, we tell them who we are. They do it again, oh well, shit happens. Oh my God, this coffee's nice. Oh. But like I said, you've heard it here first. Hey, flea bags, Where's your liability insurance? Where's your LLC? Where's your company details? Hey, where is it? Where are they? Where? Oh, and I know for a fact I've just been private messaged. Oh, absolutely. Am I going to get fallout from earlier on? Of course I'm going to get that. Do you think I'm stupid? Of course that's going to happen. There's always fallout from what, you know. Oh my! Come on, guys. You don't have to post anonymously about what I'm saying in my stream, for crying out loud. Oh, and yes, thank God. Oh my God! Hey, can't you? Do you know? I hope that you don't like go into a murder scene and steal wallets and shit like that while the bodies are still. Well, come on, give it a chance. At least let me finish my live and then do that. Listen, people who post anonymous, yeah. Where do you think that comes under? Wait, you are correct. You know, it is snoring. Should I wait? No, don't wake him up. Please don't wake him up. I do not want to get any more Dr. Pepper. Please, Uncle Frank. Please, don't wake him up. Yeah. So this is what I want you. Right. Okay, boys, girls. Right. Here's some homework I want you guys to do. I want you to go and do some homework. I want you to go and do homework on emotional blackmail. I want you to do some homework on character assassination. And I want you to go and do some work on libel and defamation of character. Okay. And then once you've got that, I want you to get 3 large pages. Okay. Oh my God, Lisa, would you shut up? Stop it. Stop giving Uncle Frank ideas. Oh my God. Fucking poo streak. Yeah. I want you to then take 3 large pieces of paper, you know, those big board pieces of paper, and I want you to stick them on the wall. And then I mean, obviously, put something behind it so the paint, the felt tip pen doesn't go through. And then I want you to write what every single one you put: character, emotional blackmail, liability, and defamation of character, and character assassination on all 3. Yeah, and then basically write down what they all got in common. And you'll be very surprised. Oh, I mean, there's times where, I mean, the most funniest one I did, I had a scam caller call me. And funny enough, I think, I don't know, no, that was one of the other ones when I was on the Rangers. And I told him I'm in a firefight, could he hold, please? And he actually did. No, there was one where they called and like I got this idea from a video that I watched before about some American guy trying to sell something, and he phoned this guy, and this guy was getting so sick and tired of getting cold calls, so he just made it sound like the kids just found a crime scene, a murder scene. And he had this kid panicking like mad, you know, and it was no, it was actually quite funny, actually. But when you get cold calls, just ignore them. And the thing is, you have to remember the IRS or the police or someone like that, right? When they call you, okay, the IRS won't call you. They'll send you a letter or they'll knock on your door, right? The police, the only time they'll call you is in case, you know, someone or whatever, but they will knock on your door. They will knock on your door. All right. And 99% of the time, they'll hand you a couple of metal things called handcuffs. And yeah. And this is what you need to understand. If you ever at any time get emails from Amazon or from eBay or from PayPal, okay, don't just delete them, because all three of these, right, you can contact directly. You can go directly to a live person in there and talk to them and say, hey, look, I received an email. Did you send me an email? Nope. Okay, thank you. Okay, so, you know, these scam people, yeah, they make millions and millions. And the reason they attack America is because you guys are so gullible. And yeah, they've made millions in America. They've made millions in the UK. You know, they make hundreds of thousands of dollars a day by scamming people. You know, enjoy fishing. Yeah, Uncle Frank, you going fishing, are you? Okay, Uncle Frank, have a good fish, and remember, if you catch a mermaid, throw her back in. You don't want that. You don't want that stress. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when this comes to an end, when this is all comes to an end, you sad excuses for humanoid people, right, are going to sit on your platforms. And I've done some checks. I've did a bit of research on your platforms now. I've gone back quite a while, and I've noticed that you had hardly any traffic whatsoever. And the fact that you go on about how many people have got views, how many views people get, or how many subscribers people get, and stuff like that, I don't care about that. I care about the quality of people, not the quantity. The quality of people who come to my stream and they interact with me is fantastic. I mean, I've got Uncle Frankie, I've got Sark Mitch, I've got Ozzy, Jen, Grammy. You're new to you're sort of new. Star is part of the furniture here. Lisa, she's definitely part of the furniture here. Yeah. Palmer's Arc, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised she hasn't built a house outside yet. You know what I mean? There's people who come to this stream, right? After a while, you get to know them. You actually get to know you, even the way they type it. I mean, I've already imagined Lisa's voice. Hello, Star, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. And that's what that's what matters, is the quality of people. And yes, am I angry with Angie? No, I'm not. You know, will it be ironed out? Yes, it may do, maybe. But like, the thing is, when if any of you ever assume that I'm talking about you, and I haven't named you by name, right? And if I have named you by name, then it's not about you. So stop thinking it is. If I name you, and if I got your name in my mouth, then you know you're in trouble. Because then that means I've already done all my checks, and I've already crossed my T's and dotted my I's, and, you know, sharpened my pencils. So stop this. You stop assuming. I'm just an engineer hiding. At least you're honest about that, Peter. Guilty conscience, anybody? Anyone got guilt? Anyone want to talk to me about a guilty conscience? No? Good. I wish could take you fishing over this. Should I tell you right now, Uncle Frank? I'll be lobbing bangs into the water, just shock, or I'll throw like electrical device into the water, let the fish just quickest way of fishing. That's why I don't like fishing. I think fishing for me it's like watching paint dry. I like to do something more exciting. Yeah, I just like to. How can I put it? I prefer speed and air in my face. You know, the faster it goes, the better. Oh, I mean, have I told you about the email I sent? YouTube. Did I mention? Have I mentioned that? Have I mentioned that yet? Have I? Yes, I am a thrill seeker. Yeah, I like adrenaline. Yeah, there you go, stuff. Oh, I haven't mentioned the email I sent YouTube. A very in-depth, very, very in-depth email. Oh, yes. Yeah. Did I forget to mention it? Bloody hell, I must have. I could have sworn I mentioned it. I'm sure I mentioned that I was going to contact YouTube. No, well, I sent it to their legal department and also the tech department as well. And funny enough, the tech department got back to me. But anyway, all I can say is it's in regards of able to protect members of the community when they come into a stream, and also to protect your own account, and also about the abuse of all the copyright strikes and stuff like that. And I've also sent them some evidence of that as well. And I also added to the email in regards of the behavior of, that I know there's the terms of service and there's certain things you can and can't do. Like they try to, they try to like entice people to, try to work on certain things. Like I've been told from other people, like, like swearing and stuff like that. But I've seen other people swear and they use like these voiceovers, but these little noises and stuff like that. But the biggest thing I did in that email, the biggest thing I did mention was the fact that you can't block and ban people permanently from your platform, right? And there should be a yes, you got to block. That means you can't see what they say and they can't see what you say. But I think it's only one way, right? And in the email, I stated the fact that if you block or you ban someone, that's it. They will not see anything you say. They will not know that you're in that chat, and they will not be able to see anything that you do. An IP ban, no, there's a difference between an IP ban and a server ban. Right? An IP ban means you're banning that individual IP. But the thing is, if they got a static or dynamic IP, and a lot of people think that all this IP matters, it doesn't really. Because an IP it can take you to a location close. It can show you information. But the thing is, what I'm talking about is a server block, a ban. That means if I ban you from my stream, right? And this is what I put in that email. It says if I ban you from my stream, that means you are no longer able to access my videos. You can't come on, click on my name and go to. You won't be able to do it. And I think that should be implemented, because then that will protect not just the new streamers, but that would also protect what do you call it? That would protect vulnerable streamers. Yeah. So yeah, I sent all that off, and I'm just waiting for a response. But I got one response back, but I'm not going to go into that. It was very technical and it was very interesting. Very interesting, to say the least, how easy it is. And anyone who tries to blackmail people, oh, I got your IP, that's another thing. Jabba the Hoot. You just reminded me of something. Jabba the Hoot. What an absolute tip. That kid, that guy, he definitely needs to. He's an entity that you only come across once in a lifetime. It's like a unicorn. Take a picture and run like fuck. Yeah, I remember him making comments about VPN, about an old person, and he had the old person's IP, and he turned out to be an old person living in a old folks home. Oh my God, dude, you must be so proud of yourself. You must be so proud of yourself. And then you sit on your platform and then you play the innocent victim. And don't realize that those comments in those two different videos, one of them was actually an indirect threat. You are so stupid and naive that you have not even realized it yourself. But hey, we digress. What's Star saying? Uncle Frank, I always taught to fish. Okay, so Mitch, if they do that and someone docks you and you want to get the info to fight it, you would be able, right? Oh, yes. Yes. Put it this way. Let me give you a bit of a heads up, and for you stalkers out there as well. I already know who tried to dox me a while back. I know who you are, where you live. I know everything. And am I going to publicize that? No. Because the thing is, I've gave you a certain amount of time to remove those names from that Facebook group, because those two people, one of them doesn't even exist anymore because that unit left 2013. But the fact that you did a search and you doxed two innocent people who are probably being harassed right now. I don't know, because I haven't contacted them. Right? I'm being harassed now because you thought you could intimidate and scare me. You have no fucking clue who you're dealing with. Word of advice. Clean up your mess. Just saying. I don't need to go that direction or have to do anything like that. And the reason being is because everything, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that you need to remember. There's two types of people and two types of ways you deal with people like that. You've got the screamers and the shouters and the noisemakers and all this, and then you've got the quiet ones. You've got the quiet ones who just talk and they just put up the evidence they've got, and that's it. And then you've got the fact that on the second level, you've got people who will, they'll go on talking about doxing and, oh God, all this crap, real names and stuff like that. And then you got the other people who won't say a thing. And then on the third level, you got, saying, oh, I do this and I do that. And then you got the other person going, yeah, whatever. And on the fourth level, that's when you start seeing the cracks. Because this is where people they either can't remember what they say, so they start repeating themselves. And one thing, if you look at the bigger picture on this whole situation, right, the minute those idiots got involved, the whole attention went from Jeremy Hells, Lynette Preston, John Cook, Otter Creek. It then turned to YouTube. And it turned to them. The attention turned to them. And everyone started losing attraction to what was going on Otter Creek. Take care, Uncle Frank. You have a good day of fishing, all right, buddy? All right. Remember to take some refreshments with you. All right. And here's the problem they're making. They're making statements. All right. And they're repeating these statements day in, day out. But there's a difference between making a statement and showing proof. All right. The only proof that they've put up is what they were given by Bubbles, Nose, Kill Nose. And even that, right, there's human. The assumption on that platform is just phenomenal. Right? They assume. They make a comment that got me. It was like either stupidity, lack of knowledge, or slip of the tongue. But they made a comment in regards of the adoption paperwork. Now, you made a comment about 3 different times of signatures and everything else, but that's irrelevant. The fact that you made those comments, right, means that you've now gone and made Lynette Preston look like a complete tit and a liar. Because Lynette Preston changed the story a couple of times on the adoption thing, right? And the fact that the top of the paperwork was covered. Now, unfortunately, that paperwork is sealed. However, some people do have the actual documents, like Lynette Preston. The fact that a statement to the effect of "I signed it under duress" comes to mind. Now, all these little things that people miss. Well, newsflash, I don't. And that's your problem. And the fact that like you've made statements to the effect of like you're the PR team. Oh, going back to that, yeah. But here's a word of advice. Let me give you a word of advice. If you're going to make comments like, "Oh, I've got his full details. I know where he is. I know this," or "I have got her details. I don't." This is where you make a mistake, right? Because when someone says that, and then a couple of hours later, that information suddenly appears online in a Facebook group under an anonymous, all it takes is to do some digging. And I bet you any money on this world, I know exactly of some of the other people who have made anonymous. I know exactly who they are because of the way they type, I can't spell for shit, and I admit that. But there's one thing I'm good at. I recognize the way people type, and I weigh the way they word everything. And that's where you're making mistakes, right? Because the thing is, here's one thing. I posted twice as anonymous on there. Once I posted as myself, and then I posted getting it rewritten under Grammarly AI, and then I used the AI writing style. The first one, people were sort of hinting, and I just did it deliberately. It was basically I was doing a test because I wanted to see how anonymous are you really, yeah. And it was very interesting to see. It was a very interesting experiment that gave me some very, very eye-opening results. So if you're going to post on Facebook or anywhere else as an anonymous, here's a recommendation. Don't do it in the first place. If you can't say it as yourself, like Lisa or Lisa Hines. Oh, Christ, I've got 2 Lisas in there now. All right, that's going to be fun, right? And say you take those 3 there, okay? And I say, right, go on, oh, I'm going to post this. Right, oh, I'm going to do it as anonymous. Why? Be proud of what you got to say. Say what you want to say. Don't hide behind a mask. Say what you want to say. Have the balls, the spine, the guts to say what you want to say. Because I'll tell you one thing, I would have more respect for you, irregardless if I don't like you or do or don't. I don't care. But, I would have more respect for you. For question time, Exploratory Bert, what did you think of the... You're jumping ahead, Eric. Hold that thought, though. Question time. Have you noticed how the numbers have gone down since I stopped talking about all this crap? Have you noticed that? And I get it. People want to hear the drama and everything, but here's the thing. You don't have to be involved in negativity or drama to, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's becoming very sad. It's becoming very sad. And I'm starting to feel really bad for people. I am. Wait, hang a minute. What the hell? What the fuck is she talking about? Oh my God. No fucking way. No way. No way. Please tell me this is not true. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I've seen it all now. Good morning, Lilu. How you going? Lilu. Dallas, Corbin Dallas, multipass. Oh God. I just saw I got a private message. They went, go and have a look at this. And I was like, oh God, do I have to? So I clicked on it and I mean, I just need to go and literally wash my eyes with bleach right now because I can't unsee that crap. So someone's made a post of apparently the flea written. Oh my God, they're making wooden things with pictures on them, and like, yeah, okay, if they want to they are milking this shit. I mean, come on, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, have some humility, for crying out loud. I mean, at least try to hide the fact that you're trying to milk this, like if it was a freaking gift cow. Jesus, oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my God. I hope that if I ever, morning Dave, if I ever turn into that, please unsubscribe. Tell me I'm an idiot. I expect the goal goes all the way down to 0 because that's just milking. That's not even scraping the bottom of the bottom, Lisa. That's richly going underneath the actual fucking container. That's digging a hole and deeper. I mean, Jesus, where? What about why? I mean, it's all about them. Why didn't they have a picture of HG or a picture of Lynette Preston or a picture of John or, oh, God almighty. I mean, come on. But it is funny, though, because all they're doing is they're everything they're doing, they're making us, people like me, who discuss this in the most civil manner as we can, they're proving us right. Yeah, prison art. There were what? PPS? What? No, oh God! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Spawn Trooper. I am seeking a small donation for a new lighter. The lighter will cost me $1.2 million. Can you imagine? Oh my God! Imagine me going, "Oh, I need a donation for a new lighter." Because Tug's got a burner. He's got one of those little gas burn things for your cigar. Well, he's probably got a lighter that sounds like a fucking fucking flamethrower. But, oh, this, come on, this can't be real. I don't, they let, do you know what? Let them be on. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a free world. But come on. And then you use little freaking rope string freaking milk it, girls, milk it, because it's probably, when this is all over, you're not going to be able to milk it after that. You're not going to milk it after that, that's for sure. I mean, that's the whole thing. Milk it. Squeeze every drop you can out of it, because it's only going to last. It's not going to last that long. Because I've got a funny feeling that this federal case is going to be earlier than you expect. Because don't forget that court document, that was only a suggestion. But the fact that it's now a federal case, that means, will there be some new depositions? Because if Donkey Knowles has tried to depose Jeremy Hales, that means, yes, that means that there will be more depositions coming. That's going to be good. That's going to be interesting. I hope he does, Michelle. I really do. I hope he does have it moved up. I mean, the sooner the better to get this done and over with, because we all know what's going to happen. And hypothetically speaking, even if they win one argument in 5 or whatever, right? What they're going to get? What they've got no assets. The only assets they've got is what they're. I mean, even the car is not an asset. That belongs to freaking the bank. Actual fact, that's a good fucking point, actually. That car doesn't belong to them. That's a higher purchase, because they're paying that car off. Wait a minute, is it your birthday again, Lilo? I thought it was your birthday the other day. I could have sworn I wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mr. Lulu. Happy birthday to you. There you go. And many more. And I bet you any money. Here's another thing. When you sit in your platform, I mean, I haven't gone and won't and refuse, right, to go and listen to them. But what I do get sometimes is, how can I put it? I get messages with what they're saying, and I still can't cope with that fucking voice. No. But what they say is it's psychologically insane. It's just insanity. But the thing is, they have made up a really big problem for themselves. Oh, we are the PR team for leases. Well, good. Hope you got liability insurance. Let's see how quick they get that, because it's not fucking easy to get liability insurance. It costs a bit of money, especially as a PR team. I mean, at the end of the day, like I've said this before, Grammy, and I'll say this to everyone else. I am not gonna single you out. If you go there, you go to Jabbity Hoots, or you go. It's entirely up to you. You're an adult, right? And you know, and you have to decide for yourself. And at the end of the day, people should have the ability to make their own minds up without any influence or force or anything like that. Right. And it's one of those things where a lot of people have a bad habit of trying to, oh, you need to do this. Oh, you need to do that. Oh, you need to listen. Oh, you need to. No, make your own mind up. I'm not gonna judge you. But one thing I do advise, don't come in here with their bullshit, because I'll just tell you to fucking leave. Because I'm not interested in what they've got to say, because I've heard enough from them from the get-go. All of them. And then, you know, and the fact that they're on a hate campaign and that they are systematically, you know, assassinating his character, and the fact that they're using emotional blackmail towards people, and the fact that he on his own platform said that you should go to that Facebook group and report it. You know, I mean, it's like here's the thing. Someone asked me the other day, you know, what my opinion, and this was privately as well. They said, "What's your opinion about Ray Bonecrusher?" And I went, "I don't really have," and I'm going to name him because he's probably the only person who I don't dislike. I think he's funny. I think he's confused. Must be the cold or the gas or the CO2 from the car in the garage, but I don't have anything personally against him. I just think that he needs to make his mind up what what he wants to do, because one minute he's supporting Jeremy, then he's not supporting him, then he is, then he's not, then he is, then he's not. It's like make your mind up, dude. I mean, go and talk about your cars, or talk about your hobbies, or I mean, you sit there in your garage, and I appreciate that you've got an opinion, and I respect that. I'm not gonna, I may not agree with some of the stuff you say, but that's part and parcel of communication, that you don't have to agree with something. But the fact that you sat on their platform has now made you exactly the same as them. You have now become scum. You are no better than them. Yeah, and I mean, and I would have expected something completely different from what I have been told. Apparently, a veteran that you've also served, and not just you. There's another guy who blames Jeremy for blames Jeremy for a mistake that he did himself to himself. It wasn't Jeremy's fault. I know, Vicky. I know he wants attention, but the thing is, it's like, I mean, I made a little satire tune song, right? And after that, that was it. I don't know if you noticed that, but that was it. I didn't do anything else, because at the end of the day, I just thought, yeah, he deserves a song. I know, if you've noticed, I haven't done a few for lately, because I'm not going to waste my time on these people, because they're irrelevant. They're basically irrelevant. They are virtually irrelevant, and they're going to stay irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. Anyone else, you can go and you can sit on their platform and you can listen to what they've got to say. Then you can come and sit here and listen to what I've got to say. Then you can go on Vet Nation. Then you can go to Slug, and then you can go. I mean, look at Slug, for crying out loud. All right, he he made mistakes. He's made a shitload of mistakes, and he's come to a realization. Oh crap! Yeah, I've made mistakes. And he's apologized for them. He doesn't have to go around apologizing every 5 minutes. No. And he also doesn't have to explain himself every 5 minutes. No. He's made, and there's people, posting shit and all that, what he's done in the past. What is the most important thing about learning a lesson? Oh, Shizzy Wisnuts? Yeah. Yeah, I have. I'll come back to him in a bit, Star. I like that guy. Is fucking hilarious. Bless his cotton socks. No, I have. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I've heard about him. Exactly, Sergeant Mitch, is not to do that mistake again. Now, if you make a mistake, if you messed up in the past, you learn from that mistake and you won't do it again. And last night I sat in Slugs, and there was someone in there pressing buttons. There was definitely there was a troll in there, trying to press these buttons. And Slug gave it to him both barrels, and I sat there and I went, "Good lad, good lad." He genuinely fucking gave that idiot who was in chat both barrels, and the fact of the matter is that other people haven't learned from their mistakes is beyond me. Irregardless of what age, gender, whatever, that you haven't learned from your mistakes is beyond me. And I don't really care. But what I do care about is facts. And there's a lot of things that have popped up over the last few days that, yeah. There's an old saying: when you walk into a forest and there are 10 soldiers in that forest, the less noise you make, the better. Just saying. But hey, that's the way people are. There's nothing you can do about it. I can remember when I first was introduced to all this, and there was some very, oh my God, it was hilarious, where someone actually took screenshots of my whole Facebook profile and then posted it. I felt so loved. I really did feel loved at that time. At that moment, I felt. Yeah, of course I do, Mitch. I've been complaining ever since all this started about the amount of subs and the amount of people come to me, but for some reason, I don't know why they like me. I really don't. I just say it as it is, and like, I've already wrote a list down of what I'm going to do. Because I've made an account on Restream thanks to Veteran Nation, you fucker. Um, I've made an account on Restream, and I actually like Restream. Okay, um, and you obviously, to go pro, you have to pay a certain amount. So I've already made a list of exactly what I'm going to do if I ever do get monetized in that. Is that I'm going to concentrate on setting up my platform on Restream correctly, properly. Obviously upgrade and pay for video editing stuff. It doesn't cost that much. It does cost quite a bit, but at least I'll have it, and then I'll have it permanently. And then I'm going to try to make it a more professional thing, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to be sitting on here talking about other idiots, other people who are absolutely idiot, and like to fabricate stories. I'm going to be, do gaming, and I'm going to do, and also I'm going to, at some point, I need to get my GoPros and all that ready. Excuse me, because what I want to do, I want to also do special effects. I want to show people what they can do for Halloween, or how to do stuff for costumes and that. And then, mechanical stuff on motorbikes, and so I've got quite a bit that I want to get onto here. So, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna stay as I am at the moment, and then once the court case is done, that's it. And then basically, I'm then going to start. I mean, even before that, I'm going to start putting videos up. Last night, I did a test stream for an hour or two. I was driving a truck, but my thing is to bring you guys. My intention is to get you guys involved in what I'm doing. So basically, you can sit at home and you can then copy, or you can watch the video and go, "Oh, right, I wouldn't mind doing that." And then you can copy that video. And I'm going to do the videos in such a way that you can pause it and then do that, play it, pause it, do that, play it, pause it. But when it comes to those other idiots, I'm not. At the end of the day, they've made their bed, let them lay in it. And when it comes to what happened this morning, earlier on today, again, hey, Mitch, all it takes is a little bit of self-motivation, my friend. Even if it's the small things matter as well, brother. I mean, regardless of, if you're sitting there and you don't have a lot of movement and anything, you can create anything you like. You can get a pen and paper and draw a black and white picture. Get a pencil and a pad and draw pictures. Or you can sit there and write about your, if you've done operational tours, or you write stories, write a fictional story. You can make up names and just write a story. Anything anything on this planet is available. You just need to be willing to do it. Picking up that stone and going, do you know what? I could draw a face on this stone. Or doing something in the garden. There's a lot of things that people have. People have a lot of talent, and all you need to do is allow that talent to flow, and you'll be very surprised what you're capable of. Trust me, you'll be very, very surprised. Everyone in this channel right now has some sort of talent. Right. Have a guess what time it is. Dum 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 dum, bum 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 bum, bum 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 bum, bow, bow bum bum bow, bow beep beep. If I can find it. Where are you? Where are you? You are where are you? Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Oh, made. Oh, there it is. Where are you? Right, right. No, I do help the homeless and feed them and help vets. There you go. I mean, you know, anything you can do, you do. You know, yeah, anything you are capable of doing, do. I mean, if it's a hobby, if it's something you want to do for other people, you can do. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for. Okay, due to the fact that Eric jumped the gun, he's last. What was your question, by the way? Where is it? What did you think of the work in progress caravan trailer? Multi-purpose. Oof, right. Okay, what did I think about the caravan? Well, first things first, it's going to need a lot of work. And to do that work, you need to be static. I would, first of all, make sure that the frame, the trailer frame, is functional and it's strong enough and it won't snap or anything. I would then make sure that the body is secure by putting stabilizations inside so it doesn't, because right now there's nothing in there stabilizing the walls or the outer walls. So I would try to stabilize that, and then work from ground upwards instead of from up downwards. You know, do the floor, make sure the floor's done, and then put in a frame that supports all four walls. And then go from there. Get rid of anything that's raw. Insulation, you get spray foam instead of like the other foam. Get spray foam. Make sure you got the wiring and everything done. You know, redo the wiring. Put more up to grade light systems on there. You know, and just swap one for the other. Just upgrade. And there's a lot of work. That's for sure. You've got a lot of work cut out for you. That is for sure. Repaint it, you know, I mean, if you know there's anyone around there who's quite good at drawing graffiti or something like that, you know, think about a design and then get them to spray the caravan. You know, give it a design, make it look good. You know, I mean, if I had a caravan like that, I would really go to town on it, because LEDs are quite fairly cheap. They last longer. And they're brighter as well. But the important thing for you, Eric, is the mobility scooter that we need to get first. That's the important part. Right, next question. Oh, one more thing for you guys. I've decided to close down comments on live streams. So I have multiple reasons, but I just wanted to let you know. If the people volunteering who are building the fence get injured, would LP be liable? I'm not sure, but whoever asked them to do it, I think they would be liable for themselves. So they would have to take on their whole responsibility to themselves. But the thing is, if, for example, someone is employed, i.e., like if you're paying someone to do the job and they get hurt, then whoever's paying them is responsible, because they're going into a verbal contract with that individual. But I don't know the American laws about that, so you'd have to look up the American laws on that. And also, I think, like, you know, I don't know. I know that they don't have to have a permit, but I do know that their defense has to be a certain height. No, Kathy, from what I've heard, they don't need a permit, but don't quote me on that. I'm just going by what I've heard. That's hearsay. So, yeah. But I think there's more problems. I think she's got more problems in the permit for the fence. But again, I'm just going by hearsay, so I'm not going to make comment on what I've heard. I had a commercial Ford graphics on both trailer on center, sleigh, and reindeer on motorhome. That's up to you, buddy. But like I said, I would make sure you start from the bottom. Make sure the axle, the A-frame, that everything is secure and safe and it's in good nick. And I would also like spray the underbody with Raptor or with bed liner. That stuff is very strong. It's very protective, and it's very waterproof as well. So, and it protects the material, but you need to make sure that the frame is strong. Right. Any more questions? Any further questions? Right. That was from Tamara from Canada. Asked me that question. If there are on her property and get hurt, she would be responsible. At least that's the law in MO. Where the hell's MO? Yeah, but I'm not going to ask Madam Mayor for that. I'd rather ask Madam Mayor how she's doing and how Brett's doing. That's the important question. That would be Missouri, right? Okay. I think it has to do with the area of type effect, right? Okay. Yeah, but no, I would never bother Teresa or Brett for that type of question. I would never do that. I'd rather ask them how they're doing. And I think they're on a trip right now. I missed their live last night, so I need to rewatch that. Thanks again for helping me find out where to find the info on my grandfather. Now I want to do a deep dive to research on second-time Royal Scots. Tamara, like I said, you're in Canada, correct? I do believe that there is actually, I think you got a Scots regiment over there as well. What I would recommend you do is contact your Ministry of Defence about military history and stuff like that, or do some research to find out the Canadian Scots, the Canadian Scottish, and then contact them and ask them if they could do some research as well, because there a lot of regiments have museums or have like historical archives, and sometimes they will even contact units over in here in the UK, like the Scots Guards or the Queen's Own Highland Borders or Cosby, but some of these regiments have disbanded and have been moved into different units like the Black Watch and Queen's Own Highland Borders and that. So so I don't think you'll have an issue. It'll just take a long time because there's a lot of paperwork, but you're very welcome. I mean, I'm glad that you actually found some information on your grandfather. I'm happy for you. Who's upset? Wait, Lisa, who? I watched them for a bit yesterday. They are as happy as ever, like upbeat people like them and Willis. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, they don't care about all this. They really don't, and I don't blame them. Yeah, Edinburgh. Yeah, I know you. I remember you telling me that. Yeah. Question: if World War III does happen, do you think they will call us? No. And if they did, it would just be for logistic. It would be logistical, administrative. But then again, I mean, if you're standing on the gate and you see 200 of us walking up towards the gate, would you try and stop us? And to be honest with you, if World War III, everyone says, oh, big booms, big mushroom bombs would be used, nukes would be used. No, I don't. No. Because the thing is, I don't think they want to do that because, let's put it this way, all these films where they say, "Oh, yeah," if you are directly hands-on with, with the radioactive materials and that, yes, perfect example was Chernobyl. It shows you how long people live, to depending how much how affected or how close you were. Depends how long you'll live. Look at Hiroshima, Nagasaki. People lived for years after with radiation poisoning. And the effects, So yeah, exposure. There you go. All right. I mean, don't forget, in Chernobyl, people actually were right on top, right next to the actual center of that radiation, and that's why they didn't last long. But if there are two different variations of World War III, one, it just goes flash and that's it, or two, they will send non-nuclear ICBMs. But if any country like Iran or Russia or any other country did that, they got 75% of the world coming right on top of them instantly. So no, it wouldn't come to that. I mean, look at what's happening in East Europe. The amount of threats about the hints and the threats and everything, and look what happened. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But if it did happen, Sergeant Mitch, can you imagine being on duty and standing on that gate and you see like 200 or probably 1,000 guys coming up toward them, all wearing their little bags, their little day sacks and that, carrying a little duffel bag and a day sack, all walking in formation towards the gate? I think a little bit of poo would come out, or a little bit of pee would pop out. So, but yeah. But this generation, I would say a lot of them would run and hide because they don't have the grit that we had or have. I will always protect humanity against an aggressor. Always will. I've already come to terms with my fate. It is what it is. Once the lights go out, I become a shell. Just throw me in a ditch and bury me. That's it. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen of the jury? Come on, there's 47 of you here, and I'll say only about 20 of you are talking. Yeah, John. Oh man, John Wayne. I wish he was still alive, and Ronald Reagan as well. They were some good actors. Oh God, I miss them. Anyway, so any more questions? Any questions on stuff like hobbies or so? All I know, I'm 46. Wait a minute. All I know is I'm 46 years old and my body can't do it. Hey, Mitch, listen. Let me tell you something, right? In your mind is your worst enemy. If you tell yourself that you can't do anything, that means you won't do it. But if you tell yourself every morning, right, I need to get up and do this, that's it. Good. First step. I need to get up, do this, and then do that. Next morning, I need to get up and do this, do that, and then I'm going to go that. You need to give yourself a goal to progress. Always think positive. Never think negative. Every goal, right? Every goal is going to be a hurdle. And you need to be strong and you need to be determined to complete that task. Just consider it like a mission. A mission needs to be completed, irregardless of the losses, irregardless of what happens. I know you're here, Max. I know. You just need to just take baby steps, dude. Take baby steps. You don't have to do your backflip somersault. Just take baby steps, brother. You just take baby steps. That's all you need to do. One step at a time. No rush. Exactly, Aussie Gem. You see, do you know what? All of you are so thoughtful. You open your mind up to abilities, and I'm noticing that with some of you, and I'm just absolutely gobsmacked how many people I've met who can sit here and say things like that and not and don't care what people think. That's fantastic. I like that. I like you. I like you, all of you. I really do. I'm glad that I got forced into doing this with YouTube, because like I've come across and met so many nice people. Actual fact, the nice people certainly outweigh the bad people. And yes, a lot of people have messed up, and a lot of people have said things they probably don't wanted to say and they regret that. I'm not a spiteful or hateful person. I forgive people way too quick. You know? And yes, I'm going to talk about Angie. Angie's going to calm down. She's going to relax. And then when she comes back, because it wasn't about her. It was about in general. But the thing is, don't come in here emotional. Don't be emotional. You come in here emotional, I'll kick your ass out. There is a lot. Do you know what? Can you imagine, just like 20% of all the negativity is removed from this planet? And you change people's perception and attitude towards life and other people. Can you imagine what this world would be like if you get rid of all this woke crap that is causing most of the I mean, like, come on, it's causing most of the problems. There are people out there who are deliberately alienating themselves from society, and what they're doing, they're also pissing the society off by the way they behave, and then they wonder why they are not being accepted the way for who they are, what they are, whatever. And then people wonder why we've got all this stress and anger and frustration and shit like that. All you have to do, people, accept who you are, accept what you are, and accept that some people may not want to know you for who you are and what you are. Because when you are born, you're not born with an identity. You don't know how to talk. You don't know what's right and wrong. You don't know what religion you are. You don't know what skin color you are. You don't know nothing. You are just a normal human being. And what you are taught through the zero all the way up until you're an adult is what you learn from your family, your parents, and everything else. But when you are old enough to decide for yourself, that's when you take your own life choices into your own hands, and you are fully responsible for your own actions. Not other people. The fact that, like, the word discrimination no longer exists or is hardly used is because it's too hard for people to stand there. So I feel discriminated against. Oh, what does discrimination mean? Every single person who comes in here, no matter if I agree with you or I don't, I mean, I've had people in here who've said things that I don't agree with, and I've just moved on. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to get into a petty argument about saying I don't agree with what you're saying. But I accept you for who you are. Eat like the two fleas and Jabbity Hoot and Kill Nose Bubbles. I don't hate them. I don't particularly like them. But they're human beings who make mistakes. They're not perfect. And that's what people need to remember. I'm not someone who's going to get emotional about all this shit, because I know they've done wrong. I can prove they've done wrong. Oh boy, can I do that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to waste my energy or time on them. Morning nerds. Stupendous. Is that stupendous? Is that how to pronounce it? Stupendous? Why do I have a funny feeling why do I have this really strange feeling that you are Stu Moran? Jesus has risen. Here we go. Oh, Star, you know him? Him, them? It, them. Please say yes, Star. Please tell me you know him. What's your preferred go-to at tea time? What you mean, pew pew, or do you mean? No, I'm joking. What do you mean? What do you mean? What am I crying about today? Stupendous! Don't come in here, please, and do you start that. Don't make me go pow. Yeah. Don't do that. Oh boy. That's interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, no, well, that's stereotypical, Eric. It's no, it's. I'm very surprised that stupendous you've come in here. You know, I mean, you're trying to press buttons, but you know, be warned, be warned. Uh, and one thing I do want to ask is why do you have someone else's videos on your channel? Oh, Mandalorian cards. Ooh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. $99 for Mandalorian cards. Interesting voice there. Interesting. Me gatekeeping? No, just checking. And you know what? What are you here for, Stu? Eh? You here to play games? Go on, you got my attention now. You got my full attention. Everyone is going to be ignored right now. You got my attention, Stu. What's your reasons for being here? Eh? Or if you come to talk about the Mandalorian? Hey, come on, speak up. Speak up. Because I'll tell you one thing, trolling with me is going to be a downfall for you. Is that Stu Moran? Is that you? Nerd? Me, a nerd? Ooh. In actual fact, no, I didn't like. I do like the cards. So like, yeah, I do like. But $100 for a pack of cards, that's a lot. That is a lot of money. I would have definitely not bought. You can find cheaper. You can actually find cheaper packs. More breaks on the trash compactor show. Oh, bless your cotton socks. Oh, you see what I mean, people? You see what I mean? Well, let's have a little bit of fun with you, shall we? So what's the real reason you're here, Stu? Come on, tell us. Come on, sit down, take a seat, come and sit, come and talk to us. What's your real reason for being here? Now you've got my attention. Let's go. Let's talk. Let's see if you can actually have a normal conversation. Eh? I mean, considering that, it's probably going to be very difficult for you. But I am willing to sit here and... Oh, no, I wasn't, actual fact. By the way, who's Martha? Who's Martha? And also, have you waited this long to come in here to try and press buttons? I mean, really? Did you wait so long to? I mean, you have to subscribe to come in here. You know that, don't you? And I know that you're gonna unsubscribe as well as soon as you leave. But I don't really care. The fact of the matter that you've actually come in here to try to press buttons and you're failing. This figured, but what do you mean with that? Oh, really? Oh, right. Oh yeah. Wait. Oh, right. Okay, then. Ladies and gentlemen, let me please point out the perfect example of what I have been and what other people have been discussing and talking about. The people who are supposed to be the positive side of all this, the intellectual, knowledgeable, friendly peoples. And here you have the perfect example of exactly what I've been talking about. Here we go. The emotions. Oh, the emotions. Oh, I don't care if you're negative or positive, to be honest with you. You're just proving me right. I could sit here and be quiet, and you are just proving me absolutely right. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh boy, this is I can't prove. Do you know what? I have to thank you. I have to really thank you for coming in and doing this, because you have just proven me right. You have just proven me right. Oh my God, this is funny. This is hilarious. Of course it is. This is not no nervous laughter. No, this is how I laugh. This is the way I laugh, because the thing is, right now you're proving me what I've said. Everything that I said, you're proving me right. You've come in here now. At the end of the day, right? You're more than welcome to come here. But the thing is, Here's your problem. You are basically proving everything that I've said and everything that anyone else says. Right. Drop what link in chat? Why should I drop a link in chat? What link? Tell me, please. Oh shit. I'll tell you one thing, if I could get paid to proving my facts right. Scared of what? Scared of what? Come on. Scared of what? Scared of you or or anyone like you? Or the fucking fleas? Scared of what? Oh my God. Oh, don't worry about something. This is brilliant. Scared of what? What am I supposed to be scared of? Someone who doesn't have liability insurance? Someone who states that they're PR team? Someone who lies through their teeth and doesn't show any transparency? No, you call this nervous laughter? Oh shit. The day you the day you hear me nervous, right, will be the day I quit. Mate, Stu, seriously, come on, you can do better than this. Come on, please. Let's at least have the decency to entertain us with some constructive comments, not nervous laughter. Drop the link. Scared. Oh my word. Drop the link. Let's go. Go where? Drop what link? The fact that you're an absolute idiot, that you've come into a stream that with someone who doesn't really care what you want, and that the fact that you're just doing and proving me right and everything that I've said about the two fleas and everyone else. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you know what? If brains were made of dynamite, yeah, you'd be too dangerous to wake up, let alone use a switch. Seriously, you are probably the dumbest person I've come across. You've come in here trying to disrupt a conversation with people. Oh shit. Oh, too scared to do gold blood sports. You wouldn't even like with fingers like yours. Blood sport is what the only time you pick your nose. You wouldn't find anything up there anyway. So come on, Stu. Let's do this. Let's do this before I release the kraken on you. Because I know for a fact Eric and one of the ever moderators are just waiting to fucking just kick you out for 24 hours. And do you know what? I'm glad you subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. The fact that you subscribed to come in here is brilliant. Oh shit, you can't make this crap up. You just can't make this crap up. Oh god. Oh no, wait a minute. I gotta put this picture. Where is it? Where's that freaking picture I had? Where is it? Yep, that's the one. That's the one I'm putting up. There you go. Oh shit. Do you know what? I'd rather have fucking bubble nose, fucking keel nose in here. At least I'll be more entertaining, but you do. Oh shit, you're funny. You're funny. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna play with you now. I think I'm gonna play with you now. Here you go. You ready? You ready? Oh god, you ready? And pow. You have 1 minute to come up with a good sentence. So you got 1 minute, Stu. right? You've got 1 minute now, okay, to you've got 1 minute, right, to come up with a good sentence. Okay. He's proving me so right. I can't believe you're so dumb to come in here and prove me right. I mean, if you'd have came in here and just acted normally and not said a fucking word, there wouldn't have been anything. But the thing is, you've come in here and you've richly proven me everything I've said, everything that anyone else has said about the two flea bags and everyone else involved. You have just proven me right. I didn't have to do fuck all. I just had to sit here. Oh my good God, this is fucking hilarious. I can't fucking get there you go. Hello, welcome back. Don't be a top the link, don't be a coward. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that you? Is that you, Deuce Boy? Is that you, Deuce Boy? Drop. Oh, you've angered the Kraken. Uh-oh. How long did he get? Eric? How long did he get? Eric, tell me, how long did he get? Oh, you spoilt my fun. Oh shit, this is fun. Oh my God, I've never fucking laughed. I've never been so fucking happy. I mean, come on, listen. If you're going to come in here and you're going to try to troll, have a good argument. I mean, all you've done right now is proven me right. You've proven that you guys can't you can't have a conversation. It's nervous laughter. Where's this nervous? Where am I nervous? Where the fuck am I nervous? Hey, where? Explain to me where. Oh, he's got another thing. Do you know what, Eric? You carry on doing this, mate. I'll have enough time to go and make myself another coffee. I'm telling you right now, Stu, when you come back, better make some sense because all you're doing is entertaining us right now. I always want. Good. I always wanted to watch Pink Porty now. God, Jesus Christ! Oh shit. Oh, whoo, home side. I just can't keep You can't read a room. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like a happy place. I need to go to my house. This is so freaking funny. This is so funny. I mean, you can't make this shit up. God, people can't be so fucking dumb. Oh shit. I just oh shit. Oh boy, hang on a minute. Give me a timeout. I need a timeout. No, don't give me a timeout in that way. Timeout. I mean, just give me a minute. Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out in a minute, Mary. You'll find out. Oh shit. You can't make this shit up. You just can't make this shit. I was gonna fucking call it a day, but fuck it. And the fact that you gave me an extra subscription, that's just fucking awesome. Oh my good God, this is funny. Oh God. Oh. Easy. Easy. Right, okay. Let me look away for us. Let me just look away for a second. Oh. You dropped the link, you nervous laugh. Drop the link. Oh, don't you start, Mitch. Oh. Oh. I can't keep it. I just can't keep it. Oh my God. I swear to God. You can't make this stupid up, can you? You just can't make it up. I know. I tore a pretty cake. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Oh my God, if this is nervous, I can't stop. I just can't stop laughing. Oh, thank you so much for the entertainment. Ah, shit, a brick. God, fucking. Do you know what, Stu? When you fell out the stupid tree, you hit every branch on the way down, and when you hit the deck, you got promoted to branch manager. Oh, oh shit. Oh God, you can't make this shit up. Oh, fucking hell. Congratulations to your promotion, by the way, Stu. Take care, mate. Oh, oh shit. I need to blow my nose now. I can't stop laughing. I know. I can't stop. I can't even blow my fucking nose because I'm laughing so fucking much. Oh shit! It was like spread your arms. Oh, this Stu, I don't care what link. Remember, I've got hairy balls, not crystal balls. I've got a funny fear. I know who that is. I know who that is. But I don't care. You fucking dude, you're entertaining us. You're fucking entertaining us, that's for sure. Oh shit. Oh, I swear to God, you are going to give me do you know what? You guys go on about your views and about like how many subs and all that shit you get. And here's the best thing. Here's the best thing about what you're doing. You are giving me views because when people watch this and they see what goes on and nervous laughing and link. I mean, what do you think? You're in deep space now with Odo and he's going to the link. He's going to link. What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, you've richly proved me right how you people are. Who you are in my stream. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, quack, quack, quack. I mean, like, let's be honest. You're making yourself look like a tit because you're coming to troll someone who doesn't give a fuck. Actual fact, your behavior is actually entertaining, and you are now giving me and my friends here the the best entertainment anyone can get. You are giving us free entertainment, and that is fucking phenomenal. I have not laughed so much in a long time, and you are just absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, Stu. We really do appreciate your service and your sacrifice. Oh my God. Oh. And let us know what link you're talking about, because then we you can then we can we can then fucking give you the link. Oh shit. You fucking definitely. And just so you know, all the mods in my stream are fucking veterans, so good luck in trying to get under their skin. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go and make myself a nip of coffee. I shall be right back. Oh, shit. Oh. That's funny. Oh, shit. Here's the best part. Here's the best part of this whole fucking. Here's the best part about all this, right? You subscribe to me. Thank you very much. And you're bringing in my views. You're richly bringing in the views. I mean, and all I can say on behalf of myself and all the good people in this stream, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for your contribution to the stream today. I mean, it was going quite well, but now you've not just proven me right, but you've proven quite a few people right. He didn't disappoint. No, he did not. He did not. I'm sorry, darling. I'm just laughing at them, not at you. I know, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck you know. You can't make this shit up. You just can't make it up. Oh, fuck you know. Yeah. Okay, let's try that one again. I show you, you know, he did. I mean, the fact that oh, hang on a minute, I forgot one more thing. I have to do this. I definitely have to do this. I am going to have a celebratory Dr. Pepper. I'm going to have a celebratory Dr. I don't drink that much. I don't try not to drink Dr. Pepper in the mornings, or I'm gonna have one. Fuck it. Oh my God. I swear to God, when I tell fucking Skipper about this, he's gonna fucking piss himself laughing. He's gonna have a heart fucking attack. This was probably the funniest shit that I've ever. Oh, wow. Oh, and here he is again. Yeah, I said Dr. Pepper. Welcome back, Stu. Yeah. Hey, I said, Doctor, do you want some pizza? Pepperoni pizza, Stu. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Pepper, are we gonna put a truce down here? Because I know who you are. Welcome, Stu Moran. Say hello to everybody. Dr. Pepper, yes, that's exactly what I said. Would you like one? Jeebus. Would you? Ding ding round. Now. Oh shit. This is too funny. Drop the link for the shoe. Drop the link for the shoe. What shoe? Why should I debate you? I don't know you. You're not part of all this. Why should I debate that with you? Why should I debate the link with you? Give me that reason. Who are you? Identify yourself. I mean, you've had this account since 2008, so so you're definitely not one of those idiots. So why don't you identify yourself? Oh, I'm not scared. And I can't drop the link because I'm not using Restream, you absolute pleb. Because if I was using Restream, you'd actually notice that. But yet again, I rest my case. So if I'm going to debate someone, who are you? What relevance do you have? What's your relevance? What is your relevance? Come on, Stu. Answer the question. What relevance have you got? Wait a minute. 900 people watching you run away and time it. I don't care if there's 9,000 people watching me. You still haven't made any sense. The thing is, here's the thing, Stu. When you come into a stream, right? You don't come in demanding stuff. You come in and go, "Hi, how you doing?" Then you sort of make small talk, and then but you've come in and you're sort of making demands. No, it's not going to work here, bud. You can say, drop the link then, do this, drop the link, do the link. What relevance have you got? What's your tell me. Oh, there you go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. What did he get this time? You see, the thing is, you don't come into my stream and demand, right? I don't care who you are. You want to come in here and you want to discuss, and you say you want to debate. So wait a minute, you want to debate, but you demand links. You don't even say what your reasons is. You don't even identify yourself. Why should I waste my time with someone like you? Why? Give me a reason. Give me a bloody good reason. Because I don't have to do anything. You don't come in here and dictate what you want. I don't expect that if I go onto someone else's stream, I don't expect them to do what I ask them to do. 900 people? Hi, 900 people. Wow, 900 people watching you make a complete clown out of yourself. That's fucking brilliant. The fact that you've actually got 900 people watching me make you look like a complete dick. That is just absolutely phenomenal. Keep so scared. I'm not scared of anything, mate. They want blood sports. Oh, is that? Oh, okay then. Oh, really? What, you think you're tough enough? You think you're tough enough? Right? Just asking. It's just I mean, you've made let me read that again. Keep so scared. You keep timing me out. No, I don't time you out. My moderators are timing you out, and they have got every reason to, and they can anytime they like. Because if I timed you out, you'd be gone permanently. But I'm having fun with you. I'm actually enjoying this because the thing is, you still haven't said who you are, Stu. You know. So drop a link. Let's go. Why should I waste my time with you? Debate what? Debate how stupid you are to come into someone's stream? Uh-oh, there he goes again. Fucking hell, Eric, let me at least have some fun. Okay, what did he get this time? What did he get this time, Eric? Come on, what did he get this time? Oh, he got 60 seconds for being stupid. Oh God, yeah. My mummy told me never to play with my food. I can't resist this one. I mean, how stupid can you be? I mean, seriously, how the level? I mean, they want blood sports. I mean, who would say that? Who would want? I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to intimidate? Are you trying? I mean, let's put it this way. Do you think you're tough enough? But that's by and by. That's me having fun. But the fact of the matter is, you come into someone's stream, you demand stuff, and then you think that you're going to be able to sit here undisturbed. No, you're not. Right? Come back with a little bit of respect. Yeah, unfortunately, Paul, YouTube, you can't ban people. You can only, but there is a way. There is a way. There is one way, and I'll deal with that later. But it doesn't bother me because I rest my case. I rest my fucking case. I have just proven to everyone that everything I've been saying about these people, I'm right. But the thing is, if he wants to come in here and he wants to debate, he hasn't identified himself, who he is or she, who, whatever. Second of all, there's no foundation of what you're saying, Stu. So let's start. Let's start with the basic things. Okay, I know that you may be struggling, so let's start with the basic things. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and why do you want to debate? There you go. See, I'm trying to help you here. All right, so let's try it. Let's see. Eric, behave yourself. Both hands. I want to see both hands. Okay, so let's try with that. Yeah. So Stu, who are you? Because I know for a fact you're not Stu. Right. So who are you? Right. Come on. Can't be that difficult. Come on. Because I tell you one thing, dude, you are giving me views. Holy crap. Oh, the ref? You? No. Come on. Yeah, no. No. So you're definitely part of the fleas then. Okay, so we've got that one established. He's part of the fleas. All right, so we got that established. So I definitely rest my case on that one. All right. 2. What do you want to debate? What do you want to debate? Make it good. Make it bloody good. I'm not going to do a guessing game, Stu. You've got a choice here. You can speak. You can speak. All right. Or you can go. One or two. But by the way, thanks very much for the subscription and the views, by the way. Just saying. Because you're making it so fucking easy. No, you don't come in here and demand. No, you're not going to demand anything. You're going to come in here and first behave yourself, conduct yourself properly and professionally. You're going to respect other people. You don't come in here and demand. You can do that to mummy. And by the way, she says hi. Right. But have a little bit of decorum. Have a little bit of respect. Scared? Nah, there's nothing I'm scared of. What, you think you scare me? Nah. But one thing you are doing is you're testing my patience, that's for sure. But I'm giving you the opportunity to, communicate here. So come on, communicate. Nervous laughter. Is that all you can do? Is that all you can do? Is that all you can say? Come on. Come on, Stu. Come on, sweetheart. You can do it. Come on. Is that the best you got? Hey? You are starting to bore people, you know that. You a man? No, you're not a man. So I'm going to give you one more opportunity. Then you're done. You're done. You're gone. I am now going to give you the opportunity, Stu, to come and explain who you are, why you're here, and what the topic of discussion is. So you've got the opportunity now, because at first it was funny, and also you proved me right. Then, having a little, playing a little bit of ball with you was also fun. Seeing you, waiting all that time just to come back to say the same thing. So I'm going to give you the opportunity. Okay. Having a beer. Yeah, you'll be drinking on your own, sunshine. I don't drink. All right. So you've got the opportunity now, right now. This is the last time I'm going to say it. You've got the opportunity to say who you are, what the topic of the conversation is, and explain yourself. I'm not running away. I'm not running away. I'm not running away. I'm still here, aren't I? I haven't gone anywhere, have I? No, I'm still here. I'm giving. I mean, technically, I am actually being very polite and very hospitable right now. So, and you ask anyone in this chat, you're lucky that you stayed so long. Who are you? Who are you? You're not. Are you relevant to any of this? Who are you, Stu? Who are you? What's your relevance? Explain that. Come on, you haven't said anything with anything. Literally, there's nothing you can say or do to tell me what to do. So, who are you? What's the relevance? What's your relevance? I know you. Who are you, Stu? Come on, let's go. You know me. Who are you? Tell me and tell us who you are. Tell us who you are. Are you that afraid? Are you that scared to tell us who you are and hide behind like a little sock account or a little account like this? Who are you? What is your topic of conversation? What do you want to discuss? You see, here's the thing. You don't demand shit. Now, no one kick him. No one time him out. I want to say this. You don't demand anything. Here's the fact. You are lucky that you are still in this stream. And after 24 hours, you can come back. It doesn't matter. But it'll happen every time. But here's the thing. You haven't stated who you are. And apparently I know you, but I don't. And two, you're asking me to drop a link. You don't demand anything. You explain yourself who you are. And three, what? listen, Stu, I'm going to give you one more chance. One more chance. Here's one thing I'm going to say. Think very carefully for your next response. I'm going to give you every opportunity. There's enough people in this channel right now. There's 54 people watching. I'm going to give you one more chance to tell me who you are really, what the topic is, what you want to discuss, and that's it. Think very carefully your next response. Think very, very carefully of your next response. This is the only chance you're going to get, because you're boring the shit out of me now. I've had the laugh. I've had the views. Thanks very much for the subscription, by the way. And you've entertained everybody in here. So the next paragraph that comes out of you better have some bloody good answers in there, except the, oh, give me the link, good it. Right? So you better have some fucking good response. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Yeah. Bad answer. Wrong answer. I warned you. You don't come in here dictating. And here's something else I'm going to do. Pow. Thank you very much. Doing business with you. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, he doesn't. Fuck off. He got powed. I mean, come on. Oh, actual fact, Eric, I used it last night. I should have told you this. I used Streamlabs for the first time last night. I actually tested it. I actually tested it last night. But Eric, dude, I tell you one thing. Yeah, I have to agree with Aussie Jen. You make a fucking awesome complaints department. Oh shit, that was funny. That was funny. Oh my God. You don't come in here going, drop the link, No, you don't. Right, Mr. Girly voice and girly fingers. Right. At the end of the day, if you're going to come in here and you're going to try and attack and all that crap, all right, come in here with a little bit of credibility. Come in here with, because at the end of the day, all you're doing is giving me a subscription and fucking views. All right. And to be perfectly honest with you, yeah. I mean, this stuff, right? I'm glad that I'm able to fucking look at this and laugh at people like that. But, ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case. I don't have to say anything more about these people. I love roast duck. It's the best. Chris, you sick fuck. Well, so hopefully, oh my good God, I've got fucking, come on, people, stop subscribing to come in here and hate, I mean, at the end of the day, I get it. You want to come in here and you want to troll, fine, right. But you need to do that if I care, and I don't. What you're doing, you're giving me subscriptions and you're giving me views. That's your that's your downfall. You're the ones who you're making it easier for me. I mean, Jesus, wet. I mean, really, come on. You come in here, drop the link. Let's fucking blood sport. You would know what blood sport is if it slapped you in the face and asked you for a date. You'll think you're so tough because you got your little pews and your little, you have no understanding of reality. So just stop. His meds wasn't up to the pass for spawn to debate. Yeah, no, I mean, you know, if I'm going to have a debate with someone, it has to be on a controlled environment, right? There's a difference about me. If I say me and like you, Chris, or Paul, or Amogo, right? If me and you guys I had a one-to-one debate with you, and there's no one there to mediate or to, you know, it'd be a one-sided win, right? Because the problem is when you have a debate, both people need to be able to speak. And both people need to be able to put their argument across without interruption or interference. Now, people like that, typical people like that, would come in and they would try to like twist the truth, or they would say things, right? And it's very easy to catch them out because he was repetitive. Now, if he'd came in and said, hey, by the way, hey, Spawn, nice stream, blah, 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 but I don't agree with you, I'd have went, oh, okay, what don't you agree on? I don't agree on what you're saying. I'll go, okay, fine, constructive, non-violent, non-aggressive. Okay, right, what else? And then I would hear him out or her out or whatever, right? And then vice versa. And at the end of the day, the debate can end in two ways. One, you accept what the other person has said, or you ignore it. Or two, you disagree with them and you walk away the same way you came in. Right? This is not a counseling session for a married couple. Right? When you debate something, it's about a subject. And here's the thing. If you fuckers think you can sit on the outside and you can, you know, you make fun of this and, oh, there's 900 people watching. Those 900 people are going to probably go, well, actual fact, he does have a point. You're going in there telling them to drop a link. You come in here demanding shit from me? Fuck off. Let me get a little bit closer. Fuck off. I'll give you an example. I went into Jabbity Hoot's stream one day, right, because of certain things. And I said to him point blank, I said, listen, at the end of the day, yeah, this and this and this. And I actually, we communicated. We communicated in his stream. I was in his chat. I didn't go in there demanding shit. I didn't go in there attacking people. I didn't go in there trying to be clever. I went in there as myself and approached and communicated with him. And then I left. I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't respond to anyone else. I said what I needed to say and I left. I don't go back there. I don't, you know, I'd rather not. But at the end of the day, that's what you call communication and debate. That's what you call approach. You don't come into people's streams demanding shit. Do you do that to your mother? Probably not, because she won't let you out of the basement. But that's by and by. The fact of the matter is, you think I was nervous? The last thing I was nervous about died over 40 years ago. So trust me, there's nothing on this planet that makes me nervous. Oh, actual fact, hang on a minute. My wife, she makes me very nervous, especially when she appears like a fucking ninja. But anyway, that's beside the point. Now, don't come back. Don't come back. Because from now on, I'm going to send a CC1 to all my moderators. If you come back in here, they're going to hit 24 hours every time. Every time you come in now, Stu, you're going to be hit for 24 hours. You're no longer welcomed here. You had your chance. You had the ability to actually communicate, but you didn't do it. And I don't care about your 900 friends or 9,000 or 9 million or whatever. I don't care. You had every opportunity to approach me as an adult, and you didn't even do it. You couldn't even do it. But you've proved me right. Thank you very much. And you've proved other people right. that the IQ level and the intelligence level is extremely low with people like you. Now, had you came in and on an approach in a different way and a different manner, maybe you would have got a debate. Maybe. And then wants to go for a drink for a beer. I don't drink beer, you prat. You wouldn't want to see me or like me if I drank alcohol. That I can assure you of. Actual fact, if I drank now with all this going on, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Bubbles is he's an idiot anyway. But the fact of the matter is that no, it wasn't a Brit. Because a Brit wouldn't have spoken like that. He wouldn't have had terminology like he did. He was definitely not a Brit. Now, Tim, how would you know that? Paranoia, suspicion. I'm only joking. That used to happen, Star. That used to happen in the old days. But yeah, anyway. No, Mitch, that was definitely a Yank. That was definitely an American. Yeah, he likes his Mandalorian play cards though, and I saw his hand. He does look like an alien, you know. But how do people? I mean, how do people expect to be respected the way they conduct themselves like that? I mean, who in their right mind think they can talk to people like that and think they can get away with it? I mean, seriously, come on. In the last 3 hours, I have made 3 subscribers, and probably all 3 of them are Stu, his sidekick, and probably his boyfriend. I mean, come on. No, I'm only joking. I do apologize. I shouldn't put people down like that. But he's different. I should, yeah. You know. And all of you now, all you like little haters and little worms and little critters and you little cockroaches all sitting outside listening. Oh, listen to him go on about it. Listen to him go. No, I'm trying to come to a conclusion that the way you behave is the way you are treated. Simple. And I rest my case. You can't make this crap up. You just can't get. I have never ever come across that you can get that level of stupid. I swear to God, when he fell out the stupid tree, he hit every single branch on the way down. And then he got promoted to branch manager and volunteered to climb back up the fucking thing. Because that's not right. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you come into someone's stream, demand crap? Hi, Sienna. Yeah, so yeah, Amago, what happens on Restream, you can give someone a link to the chat, to the stream, sorry, and then you go into the back, and then basically you can bring people on. And even if I was doing that through Restream, I wouldn't have invited him in anyway, because he didn't come with the correct attitude. That type of attitude is not a debatable attitude. That's the type of attitude who just comes in and wants to hear his own voice. Does that make sense? When you get someone, I mean, like, you know, Bubbles has a habit of doing that. He likes to hear his own sound of his own voice, and the fleas like it as well. A lot of people like that. Like Jabba the Hoot, he's the same. He likes to hear his own voice. He likes the sound of his own voice. I know, so much for question time, but at least we had a good laugh. And we got the views. That's. I mean, bloody hell. There's 59 of you, 62 thumbs up. Wow. I told you. I mean, like, I've had people. Oh my God! I swear to God, you can't make this shit up. You just can't make this up. This is. I mean, I'm going to need a vacation after all this. You know that, don't you? I'm going to need a vacation. That means I have to get my flight control systems ready, get in a plane, fly the bloody thing myself, fly it to somewhere and just land. And exactly, Tim, the correct attitude is no attitude. If he'd have came in here and he'd have been more constructive and more communicative and actually told us who he is, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to live in the fantasy world in the interwebs. I get that. But you don't come in here doing that, So Eric, from now on, you see that name, 24 hours, bang, done. Just remove him. He had every choice. He had every opportunity to use a bit of decorum and conduct himself mature and adult, but he didn't do it. So goodbye. You are the weakest link. Nice knowing you. I mean, how stupid can you get? I mean, really, how? It makes no sense why people would behave like that. But I've already proven my point. I mean, Pickle Tink, you just missed it. Yeah, good morning. You have to catch up. It was in about half an hour, about 20 minutes ago. But hey, there you go. And the thing is, at the end of the day, this is not just him. Oh, we know hey, Eric, we know you had fun. We could fucking see it. Here's the thing, though. Here's one thing you need to. He doubled down your point. Yes. Yeah. He made it so obvious that. I know. I felt, in a way, I feel sorry for him because, like, I don't know, upbringing, wrong. I don't know. I mean, obviously he likes his beer. But I didn't realize you could get that stupid. I really didn't. Maybe there's a part of me that I always care about people. I get pissed off at people, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, okay. Then. It's not because I feel sorry or I regret all my actions. No, I will never regret what I say or do. Because if I do something, there's a reason for it. If I say something, I've got a reason for it. And I don't care what your opinion is. But for you to come into I mean, I sat in, who was it? It was a while back. I sat in, I think it was Madam Mayor or someone. I sat in their stream and someone came in and we were basically just absolutely talking that crap. And the one of the moderators obviously gave him 24 hours straight out. Bang, done. Goodbye. You're the weakest link. And I sat there and I was like, well, that was a bit unfair. And then I looked up and I scrolled up and I saw the other comments that person made. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Bye-bye. You don't have to do that. You mean, look, if you don't agree with someone, fine. And the problem you've got here, you've got people on platforms lying through their teeth, making shit up. Right. And when someone actually comes with the facts and the truth and here, there you go. And you say things and then suddenly a couple of days later, it happens. We literally live rent-free in their heads. And you can tell them this. You can send them a memo and say, hey, by the way, we live rent-free in your heads. You seem to talk about us all the time. Have I mentioned anyone's name? Actual name? Have I mentioned anyone's name since I've been live today? Have I? Yes or no? Have I mentioned the fleas? Have I mentioned Bubbles? Have I mentioned Jabba the Hutt? Have I mentioned anyone by name? Yes or no? And you know why I'm not doing that? I'll tell you why. Because I'm not going to give them any credibility. I'm not going to give them an identity. Because they don't deserve to have that identity. And no one should. But then that idiot comes in here and thinks that he can fucking... Oh, shit, Eric, I tell you one thing. Your fucking reaction, like, kapow! Duck soup. Yeah, but anyway, guys, if you guys still want to do Q&A time, we can go back to question and answer time if you want. But if you don't, it's fine. It's fine. Oh shit, that's funny. That is so funny. That is so funny. Yeah, I think yeah, Eric is, as of today, Eric, you are the HR complaints department. Oh, from now on, I'm just gonna point people to you. When people come in here, you go, "Oh, send me the link, drop the link, you do it." Can you please report? Can you please contact the Eric the complaints department on HR on floor 7, please, and then go and chat to them. You just hear this, boom, boom, boom. You just see feathers coming down by the window. Yep, there goes another duck. But again, Stu, and to all the haters and all the negative idiots out there and all the clowns, thank you so much for your subscription and your views. I appreciate that. I really do. I really, really do. It is very, very respectful for you to, to show that respect and that love. Okay, and I really do. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Can you? Yeah. All right. I mean, oh wow, that's what it says. It says streaming software. If you remotely, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. See, you learn something every day. That is cool. So basically, if you use Eric, what did you just delete? What did you just do? What did Sark Mitch just do for you to do that? Eric, don't abuse. Look, Mitch can be goofy. Let him be goofy. Wait, he was actually being goofy or he was goofy? Yeah, apparently you were being goofy, Mitch. Eric, take your finger off that trigger. People get if he wants to have a little bit of fun, let him. No. You don't play. You don't abuse your. You don't. Don't make me put you in a timeout. Wait a minute. Oh God, I hate that word because you can't joke about it now. The minute you say I'm going to put you in timeout, everyone goes, "Oh shit, I'm going to get banned for 24/7." No, don't make me send you to your room, Eric. Sorry, Mitch, don't worry about it. He was only messing about. It's goofy is it? Yeah. No, you didn't say anything wrong. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, you see, Stu, you see what you've done to Eric. You see what you've done to him. You've made him Richie into temptations, Eric. Go to your happy place. No more timing out anybody. Oh my God. Oh, right. Christ, for a second I thought I had my cat crying then. And she's laying right next to me. Lazy cow. Anyway, so yeah. My God, I've been live 4 hours. Guys, I need to start calling it a day. Let's all thank Stu for entertaining us. So thank you very much, Stu. Sark, you have done nothing wrong, dude. You've done nothing wrong. Right. Eric and everyone else, from now on, you do not time out anybody unless, yeah, all right, because I don't want people to misinterpret or misunderstand, having a little bit of fun or whatever, okay? So please restrain yourself as from now, right? Yeah, so Mitch, you're all right. Eric's messing about. I think there was a. Right. It's okay. There's no harm made, no harm done. It's just a little bit of Eric. Yeah, we all need to thank Stu for the entertainment. Let's thank him. Yeah, let's thank all the fleas and all the Jabberdy Hoots and all these people for one, proving me right and proving other people right. Two, for just for the bullshittery that they cause, and the fact that they are using emotional blackmail and also character assassination. So, and the fact that, like, the big question is, do they have liability insurance, considering that they are a PR team now? That's going to be interesting to see. And I think that was probably what triggered some people. That's probably why Stu came in the first place, right? Because because of the PR stuff. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, because they're all failures anyway. So, but the fact that someone within half an hour of me going live actually used a cheerleader comment to make, oh God, it's funny. You guys are so funny. But here's the thing that I'm gonna send. Here's a bit of advice I would give certain individuals. If you are representing someone, all right, here's a bit of advice: represent them. Don't put them into a deeper hole. Don't make them look stupid. And the fact that you are stating that you are talking for them, oh boy, I'm looking forward to the court case, because all this can be used against them. The conduct, the behavior, and everything else, it can be used against them. And the fact that you're the PR team and you don't have liability insurance, So that's another interesting thing. And also, in regards of the early incident with someone, don't worry about that, right? Let someone go to sleep. Let people sleep, and then when they wake up, we'll go from there. And if that person still wants to communicate with me, then fine. If not, then that's their choice. But they were not directly addressed, and that type of behavior is not going to happen. If you got a problem or you're emotional, then leave and come back the next day. But don't bring your negativity or your emotions in here. As simple as that. That's, unfortunately, that won't be tolerated. Look at that. It's gone, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce it's gone from 422 to 421. Yes. It's going back down again. Yeah. I don't care, Max. I really don't care. I have no interest. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But anyway, again, Stu, thank you very much for the temporary subscription. Thank you for that. Thanks for the views. Ladies and gentlemen, Ewoks and Wookiees, thank you so much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. And for those people and for those individuals who have subscribed, welcome to the Spawn Trooper family. Okay, and welcome to the community. You're going to come across a lot of nice people here. Okay, and all I ask is respect is earned and not given. So please respect each other. And remember, everyone has a different opinion. Right? except those idiots. They seem to think that everyone is wrong and they're right. But anyway, I rest my case. I think I've said enough to prove my point. And I bid you morning, night, evening. And remember one thing. We're coming up to part of the year. We're coming up to the part of the year. Right? We're getting very close to Christmas. So I want to say this. All right. And I want you to listen. Gifts come from the heart. Okay. And remember that around Christmas time, and a lot of emotions will come up to the surface. Remember, respect each other. Okay. And remember to love and respect your family members, your loved ones, and that. And if you are going to, if you want to help someone or you want to pay it forward, then go into your home, go into your wardrobes, find clothing that you no longer wear. Go and sell it or go and give it to someone. Pay it forward. If you sell it, use the money to go and buy warm meals and warm clothing for people who live on the street. If you go past a tent that looks like it's been ripped apart, go and ask them, do they need a new tent? If they say yes, then say, wait here. And go and buy it. You don't have to buy like a $200-300 tent. You just buy them a 2-man tent. These individuals will appreciate that. All right, and keep that in mind. All right, pay it forward. Homeless people, they're on the streets. They're homeless for a reason. All right, and there are millions and millions and millions of reasons why they are homeless. Okay. And that doesn't matter. At that time, it doesn't matter why they're homeless. Just make, socks, gloves, beanies, like, little bag, jackets, waterproof jackets, stuff like that. If you've got it, go out there and go and help them. Don't take it to these thrift stores, because what they'll do, they'll take your donations and they'll try and make money out of it. Take it directly to the homeless people. Right? And if it fits them, good. If it doesn't, let someone else try it. Okay. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to thank everyone who's in here, including the 46 people who are here. Not all of you are not in this stream. And thank you very much for the 63 thumbs up. I'm probably going to get a couple down, but that's okay. That's not a problem. But the fact of the matter is that you've enjoyed yourself and that you've had a good time. Okay. Right, and then like before Christmas, we'll have a little chat about what you can do to help the homeless, right? And then we'll talk about ideas about little packages, like little support packages you can make. All right, they're very, very easy to make. All right, and then it'll be entirely up to you. Okay, but remember, right, we're coming up to a part of the season of the year that emotions will run high. All right. Okay. So anyway, God bless everybody. Have a fantastic day. And remember, again, thank you very much let's all thank Stu for the fantastic entertainment and for the views that I'm gonna probably receive. And yeah. And as of right now, okay, Stu, your time in this stream is done. You know, every time you come in here, you're gone for 24 hours, and it's going to happen every time you come in here. So you've blown that. You've blown your chance. Okay, you had every chance, but you blew it. But anyway, guys, you know the score. I bid you good night. I bid you good day. And I bid you good evening. Yeet.